So here we have our light in the property. I'm just about to turn the lighting circuit off. It does actually work. That's it off, that's it on. So the lighting circuits are on. I'm just about to turn them off now and start to begin the challenge.
So, like I said, I mean, this is the easiest challenge for me to begin with, but it is a test of the equipment and you know, knowledge and everything that I've learned, and I'm doing this for a full week. So the other reason for me doing it for a full week was because I need to see how the lights, how my torches can be maintained. The Nomad Goal 07, it might just not be enough for the torches that I'm using. So it's time to switch off the other circuit now. So that's it, there's absolutely no lighting in the property whatsoever now, and the challenge has begun.
The only other lighting I do have on the property is these small lighting units underneath the kitchen cabinets. Now obviously that's on, the light comes on, but just to prove that these circuits are off as well, that's it, switched off. I never have them on anyways, so just to prove that I'm not cheating by in any way. There's absolutely no lighting that's on the property at the minute. All my lighting from tonight onwards, today is Saturday, all the lighting from tonight onwards will be strictly from alternative sources, such as candles and torches.
Right guys, so it's starting to get dark now. I've already changed my behaviour in the property a little bit. Normally I would have the blinds facing downwards. This means that less light gets in. By tipping them towards the sky, you let more light coming into the property. But it's starting to get dark now, so I've got the two Geordie Hurricanes switched on. I've got my 3-night TH10 on now. I'll definitely be needing more light than just these two, so I'll be sticking on this third torch for sure.
So you can see here I've got the torches pointing at the ceiling, which means that the ceiling will reflect the light downwards as if it's a normal light fitting. I normally find that this is the best way to disperse light in a property, but one thing that has occurred to me is that if you have white ceilings, you might just want to repaint them, especially if you have any smokers in your property, because the whiter the white, the more light is going to be reflected off it basically.
Obviously get the solar panel up as early in the morning as you can, and we should be able to charge the battery. I'll then use the LoftTech to charge the Duronics, and then we should be good to go for tonight. So we've got that hung up now, charging. I'll come back in about an hour or two, see how it's going. It was only on for an hour or two last night, so it shouldn't take too long to recharge. So the LoftTech was charging from the Nomad 7 for a while. The light went out, so it's fully charged now. Basically what I'll do is I'll just charge the Duronics here. It's very easy, just USB cable to micro USB in to the Duronic. Just let it charge for about half an hour to 45 minutes. The battery inside the Duronic is a 300 milliamp hour. Okay guys, so it's roughly about 8:20 and sun's starting to go down. It's obviously starting to get a little bit dark. I've just switched on all the lights that I'm using to get some light into my office. Obviously I'm using the computer at the minute, so I need a lot of ambient light whilst using a visual display unit. What I've got here is 4 lights running, and I found that with just the 2 Duronics there wasn't enough ambient light, so it should be much better tonight. Obviously I've got my 3-night headlamp there, TH10 as well. The solar power completely recharged the LoftTech, there was no problem with that. Alright guys, Monday morning now. I've just came back from a morning bike ride. It's another start to a great day here in the northeast of England. They've been spraying, but the sun's still out, so the goal zero's up. LoftTech's charging there, you can see the red light. Once that's done, I'll move on to some other things.
Just something on a side note, guys, whilst I'm getting my morning water, I've been getting into this apple cider vinegar. I can really recommend this brand as well, Bragg. Make sure you get the organic, raw and filtered, with the mother in it. I think it tastes absolutely great. Another YouTuber, Madison C. Iowa, she put me onto this, and well, she did a video and decided to try it out. You can put honey and everything in with it to give it a bit of a sweeter taste if you want, but I mean, to be honest, I've just been enjoying it by itself, so I just stick a couple of tablespoons of this in some water. You want to be putting distilled water ideally, but often I just get some water from my gravity filter, and it seems to be okay. So yeah, check that out, guys. Apple cider vinegar. It's great for all sorts of ailments. If you suffer from any sort of like joint pain, it can help with that as well. It's about 1:45 now, and the LoftTech fully charged up from the Nomad 7. You can see there's a blue light on the LoftTech. That means that it's charging this Duronic here. So the LoftTech got fully charged, but it's 1:45 now. So I'm going to give these two Duronics a good 2 hours charging each, because I noticed that they were starting to get a bit dim last night. So I'm going to give them both a good equal charge for 2 hours, and that should top them right back up. That's going to take me to say 6 PM tonight, which is kind of close, because then I'm going to have to charge up the LoftTech again just a little bit, just to bring it back to full, hopefully, before the sun goes down. So that's going to be kind of pretty close. Like, I'm going to have maybe 2 hours of sunshine left, but we'll leave these two Duronics charging, and then I'll come back a bit later.